What up, everybody? It's inglorious and neutralist, crazy, sadistic, most juggalistic, fat old bastard of the world, Mikey Vtowne, and I'm taking over this motherfucking YouTube one more time. Let's talk about politics, folks. It's something I prefer not to talk about at times because, let's be honest, both sides are uneducated as fuck about the situation, and they don't really know what the true situation is. See, there's the whole Kavanaugh Ford scandal going on right now. There's people arguing. They're saying this is the victim, this is the victim. If you watch court TV, it's a regular basis, and you can see the shit every day on court TV, or watch an episode of CSI, or watch an episode of Law and Order Special Victims Unit. It's nothing different. It's Clarence Thomas all over again, and we know how that ended, right? Judge Clarence Thomas, the crackhead hooker hotel, D.C. It was a crazy scandal, but let's just be honest, we know how it ended. And the fact of the matter is, when you see people sit here and they're arguing and they're trying to start violent reactions with their friends, their brothers, and everybody else that they know, they think, oh, I'm right and fuck this guy, I don't want to be friends with him, I want to block him. And it's like, you know, you guys are complete fucking morons, because when it boils down to the situation is, whatever the outcome of the Ford Kavanaugh thing happens, it doesn't affect you. Your life doesn't fucking matter, alright? I'd rather have a fucking criminal that's fucking admits being a criminal in office. Let's be honest. If a guy says, yeah, I used to sell dope and prostitute hookers, and he was running for fucking president, I'd probably vote for him, because the simple fact is, I want that kind of honesty in my fucking candidates. Neither side is telling the truth. It's a bunch of fabricated bullshit that is constantly on a repetitive basis that everybody keeps arguing and feuding on. When you gotta think of the logical sense that this guy in a lucha mask, right here, this guy, he knows of some simple things, of the simple act of, like, totally, like, it doesn't matter how this court outcome goes. Okay? Just because you're a Democrat or a Republican, simple fact is, you're not really a Democrat or Republican. You guys are supporters. You're like the fantasy football coach that likes to sit there and say, oh, I know what's better for this football team, while they watch football from their easy boy chair on a motherfucking Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. You're that motherfucking lawn chair promoter that's thinking you could plan the biggest and bestest, most wrestling show ever. You're just a supporter. It doesn't fucking matter what you think. And you need to stop fighting with your fucking friends about this shit. Plain and simple. The outcome of the case, the simple outcome of the whole case is, you know, he's probably going to get guilty. Fuck it. But what happens if he's not? And it turns out the FBI investigates and it's a completely fabricated tale. What? It could be fabricated by her and the Democrat. It could be fabricated because these parties don't have the people in mind. These rich people don't give a fuck about you or me or Joe Bob or Jim Sue or Sue Dang and Sing Bang and Wu Chang and Claremont Timoni. They don't give a fuck about none of you guys. These are rich motherfuckers. That plain and simple. The movies like The Purge are about these rich motherfuckers. They're just playing chess with you. They want to manipulate the lower class people into believing their bullshit so they can make more money while you still get fucked in the long run. So listen here, folks. Stop feuding about shit in the politics and courts and stop saying fuck your friend or fuck your neighbor just because they're a Democrat or they're a Republican. It doesn't fucking matter. For the simple fact is, you guys are supporters. You're not the fucking voices that actually change shit. And the more riots and the looting and the protests that go on, then guess what? That's not changing shit. It's having these rich people sitting in their little fucking offices and they watch and they go, yep, that's right. These sheep are acting exactly how they want them to act. So you know what? You need to wake up, wake up, wake up. Open your mind, free your thought, and stop buying into the bullshit. We the people need to be independent. There is independent candidates. We can take over politically. Stop voting for the Republican or the Democrat because either side doesn't give a fuck about you. And the Kavanaugh Ford thing, it doesn't fucking affect you, really. It's Clarence Thomas' case all over again. So just look at how that case turned out, and that's exactly what's going to happen with this one. All right, folks. Signing off, and have a great night.